Arcadian Vanguard presents The Wrestling News and your daily wrestling newscast for Monday, March 18th, 2024. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin with news out of Lucha Libre AAA. El Hijo del Vikingo, the longest reigning AAA mega champion of all time, has vacated the title due to injury, according to an official announcement made late Saturday night by AAA. Vikingo, who has reigned as mega champion for 833 days, sustained a knee injury last month that forced him out of the ring and into surgery on February 29th. The title vacancy is scheduled to be filled at Triple Mania 32 in Monterrey, Mexico. Alberto El Patron won a three-way match against Psycho Clown and Cybernetico Saturday night in Mexico City to determine one of the participants in the Triple Mania match for the vacant title. Turning to Japan, Night 10 of the 2024 New Japan Cup was presented yesterday in Shizuoka, Japan. In the last two quarterfinal matches, Evil defeated Shingo Takagi and Yota Tsuji beat Ren Narita. The semifinals were scheduled to take place today in Koriyama, Japan, pitting Evil against Tsuji and Hiroki Goto against Sonata. The final match of the tournament is scheduled to take place on Wednesday in Nagaoka, Japan. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.